Today's story is titled Cravings by Reasonable Speed 7470. The link to the story is in the description below. Please enjoy. I can't hold it back any longer. I'm losing my mind. Losing my everything, actually. My body, my soul, my humanity. This has been going on for 2 weeks. I haven't gone outside. I haven't eaten. I haven't even drank water. Not like I can eat anything either. It's funny. All of this was because of a bug. This all started because a fucking bug bit me. I had a wild night of partying and maybe sex. I don't remember. And didn't get home until around 3 a.m. in the morning. As I was showering, I felt something creep up my back, which I slapped at, but missed. I guess I agitated it, because a couple seconds later I felt one of the most painful sensations I'd ever experienced. It was a searing pain on my neck, one that struck me like someone jammed a needle through my skin. I groaned in pain and grabbed at what it was. The bug was about the size of my hand, a black and red color. It looked like a cross between a spider and a beetle, chittering and struggling in my grip as its small mouth chattered. Its pincer-like teeth dripped with fluid. The bug didn't appear to have any eyes, but I could tell it saw me as it began almost growling as soon as I looked at it. The wound throbbed painfully, with even water stinging horribly. I threw it in the toilet and slammed the lid shut, not killing it until after I got out of the shower. It took a full can of Raid in my boot to completely destroy it. But the wound only worsened, and overnight it swelled and became infected, turning into a purple, liquidy bump. On the first day, I ate a sandwich, and I vomited it up. I drank a cup of water, and I couldn't hold that down either. It was like drinking bleach. My eyes are sensitive to light, and for the first day I had to wear shades and a long sleeve everything just to make it through work. But by the next day, I could barely go outside. The sun made me feel ill, and my skin began to burn. I wasn't sweating. It just felt like I was on fire. On the second day, I left my window open, and I woke up screaming in pain. I shut all the windows and doors and sat all day in the stuffy house. I tried eating and drinking everything, but nothing worked. I vomited until I was curled up in a fetal position on the floor. The bite didn't change, and pus continued to ooze and the skin began to turn a strange shade. But the pain was the least of my worries. I felt constantly ill, and I felt weak. That was the first week. By the next week, I went from feeling ill to feeling angry, hungry. Every noise agitated me. Every call, every time the neighbors' kids cried, screamed, laughed. Even the goddamn birds chirping, dogs barking, cats purring made me want to fucking lose it. The light hurt me even more, and I found myself sitting in the dark all day and night. I only answered the phone a couple times, so nobody would ask questions, and maybe I could keep everyone away. Then came the hunger. My stomach roared, and the cramps were incessant. But it wasn't food or water that I wanted. No, I wanted something else. You see, as my hunger grew, I began changing. My hearing only grew stronger, and suddenly my vision felt like it was expanding. I was constantly salivating, and my teeth began feeling funny. They grew sharper, so much so that I cut my tongue open on accident, rubbing it on my teeth. But as soon as the blood touched my taste buds, I eagerly swallowed it and wanted even more. I wanted blood, gallons of it. My breath also grew foul, and the smell soon spread to my whole body, which turned into an odor that permeated the whole damned house. Among the things that I began hearing, heartbeats were what was strongest to my ears. Every pulse made my craving for blood grow, and I couldn't stop drooling. But I resisted. I locked myself in my room, desperately trying to stop the changes. That was 2 weeks ago. The wound has healed, but my symptoms have only worsened. Now, it is overwhelming. Even writing this down now is a struggle. My teeth are now razor sharp. My vision is like looking through a black and white film strip. My fingers have grown, and my nails have grown sharper. Just a couple of hours ago, I went through the worst joint pain I have ever experienced in my life. After about an hour of it, I realized that I was taller. I'm changing physically in every way. My mind is slowly slipping, and it's taking all of my mental strength to keep myself focused on writing this all down. But the cravings are too much. I can hear everyone's heartbeats, and every single person and animal that passes by my house only fuels my hunger further. I began fantasizing about feeding, of ripping men, women, and children open, drinking the blood right out of their veins, indulging in their screams of pain. And it doesn't frighten me. It makes me excited. It makes me crave it even more. It is too much now. I'm going to give in. I'm not even human anymore. The last time I saw myself in the mirror, I was unrecognizable. I'm a monster now, with barely any trace of humanity left other than my ability to still think. Maybe if I feed, I'll go back to normal. Fat chance, but it is worth a try. I can hear people coming to the door now. It sounds like police officers, probably doing a welfare check. They're knocking on the door now. Every knock sounds like someone is smashing a hammer right next to my ear, and the radio is making me cringe. I count 3 of them, all standing on my porch. All men, and from the weight of their steps, they sound like bigger guys. Perfect. 3 juicy meals laid right at my doorstep. I'm so hungry. So fucking hungry. I'm going to answer the door now.